Hey folks, greetings and welcome to CP Plus. I'm currently on the Panasonic booth. Years ago, I think it was at the last running photo keynote, the L Mount Alliance launched. There was kind of divided people. I was on board from the beginning, and it's great to see how much the lens range has built out now. I don't know how many people are shooting with it. If you are, please let me know. But I think it's really great to see having Sigma, Panasonic, and Leica all contributing lenses. We've got a really big range now from really high-end and high-expense ones through to compact, everything in between, LUMIX and Leica co-branded lenses. And today I wanted to take a look at a new all-in-one travel lens that Panasonic is saying is the smallest and lightest lens of its kind for a full frame. So this is a 28-200. I saw some media talking about that. Can you imagine a 28-200? It's revolutionary. Actually, they've been around forever. It's not a new focal length by any means. We had them for our DSLRs from third-party manufacturers as well as from the main manufacturers. But what makes this one different is just how tiny it is. And this is a full-frame lens. It's not built for APS-C. It does, of course, extend quite a bit when you zoom it out, but it's much, much lighter and much, much smaller. The trade-off, though, is the aperture. In terms of specifications, this guy is a variable maximum aperture from f4 at the wide end and f7.1 at the long end. The minimum aperture varies from f32 to f45, which is handy because this, whilst it says it's a macro OIS lens, it's actually half macro. It'll let you get a 50% reproduction ratio. It has a 67mm front filter thread, and it does have built-in image stabilization. It has 17 elements in 13 groups, 9 rounded aperture blades, and at its shortest, it's only 3.7 inches or about 9.3 centimeters. And the weight comes in at a dainty 413 grams, which makes it only 100 grams heavier than Panasonic's dainty 50mm f1.8 lens, or about 40% of the weight of their 50mm f1.4. If you're a mirrorless shooter, folks, check out the links below. I have expert setup guides for the Nikon Z system, the Hasselblad X2D, as well as Fuji GFX, and there's more on the way. Each guide shows you how to set up all of the different cameras in the systems, what all of the different physical controls do, as well as how to customize them for your personal style of shooting. I also have a bunch of sales going on for CP+. You can see full details in the description below. Now, to get an idea of how small this guy really is, let's take a look at it beside the 20-60, which is truly a tiny little compact lens, and then the 24-70. Now, to be fair, the 24-70 and the 50 from Panasonic are both absolute behemoths, but it really puts into perspective just how small and light this little guy is. Now, I can really see that this will be suitable and popular with a certain segment of users. I really think we can split up mirrorless shooters into two clear camps, and of course there's some overlap. One is vocal when the other isn't. So one camp is going to be cheering about this lens. Small, light, taking advantage of the somewhat smaller and lighter bodies, although the Panasonic bodies aren't exactly, tiny. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for something more compact that gets the job done, that makes their travel or their content creation as easy as possible without breaking their back or that kind of thing. And then you've got people who just want the best from it. So I'm kind of in the second category, to be honest, who am fine to use bigger lenses if it means that we're getting the best possible image quality, performance, and handling from them. That's what we're happy with. So those people, I'm sure, are going to complain about the variable aperture being too slow on this. But as we've seen, and I talk about this in the Canon video that I've got coming, there is a real case for it, I think. You have to give on something. You can't have small, light, compact, fast aperture and big zoom range all at once. It just isn't possible in terms of lens design. And with mirrorless cameras being able to focus at f8, f11 and beyond, that's one less thing you have to really worry about to an extent. But I think for the advantages this gives and the fact that it still has a really nice tactile feel to it, unlike a lot of small and compact lenses that become really kind of awkward to use and feel really dainty and precious. This still has really the same kind of build. It's somewhere between the 20 to 60 and the 24 to 70. Hi, someone taking a photo of me. It still has a really nice build. The dials still have a really nice resistance. I think it would suit even a smaller camera body even better if you're going for that lightweight combo. Let me know if this is a potential lens for you. If you check it out at B&H Photo, you can use Paybu, their in-store payment card, which instantly credits you back the amount of sales tax on your order. So check that one out. Full details are below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.